Earth signs, okay? So, I got a lot to say, but I really don't, but I really do. What's up, my Taurus, my Virgo, my Capricorn, Sun, and Rising? We're not doing Moon, but I mean, hey, it's your life, you know, I'm just reading in it, okay? If your moon sign is in Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and you're like, all right, EP, like, I'ma just do me. Shit, did I cuss before the thing? Anyway, if that is your sign, then hey, if you want to stay around, stay around. So this is the thing, Earth signs. You know, we ain't did these zodiac type readings in a while. This is gonna be a collective. But this is the thing. Why I feel like y'all always got some stuff going on. Like, a lot of you guys may be, like, if we're looking at your sun and rising, there's like this earth air element, or maybe even this earth and fire element, okay? It's like y'all always got so much going on, or there's just a lot of multitasking. And I'm gonna see what your advice is. I think you guys are the only ones that I felt the need to pull an advice card. And what I'm gonna try to do, setting the intention while we're all here, is I'm gonna try to not overcomplicate, not even overcomplicate, delve into too much information, because y'all already have a lot on y'all plate. So this is what I'm seeing here. When I asked about the theme, girl, we came in hot, okay? We came in hella hot with the Ten of Swords, okay? But I didn't get bad vibes. I just got, I'm done overthinking this, okay? That's what I'm hearing y'all say. I'm done overthinking this. I'm done dragging this on. I'm just ready to just do it. Like, I can't overthink this anymore. I can't, you know, get myself all wound up anymore. I just have to go and do it. It almost reminds me of when someone has like an anxiety attack, or when someone becomes very anxious about a move that they're about to make, because I do feel like a lot of you guys might be in transition. And they're just at the point where they're like, you know what, I'm okay. I've had my little anxious party. We've went from 1 all the way up to this 10. And now I'm tired of just stressing over it. I'm just gonna handle it, okay? King of Cups. I do feel like with my earth signs, there's big transitions happening for you guys. Like I said, some of you guys might be moving, traveling, starting a new job, starting a new position, in the process of looking for an apartment, in the process of thinking about doing one of those things. Okay, thank you for the confirmation. Okay, but yeah, I just feel like there's endings happening, but they're out of your control. So right now there's this period where I feel like things are happening around you. They're not really in your control. But what I like about this is the way you guys are handling it is the King of Cups. You know, it's Cups energy. Yes, it's emotional, but it's the King. So I like that, all right? It's a more mature perspective. I'm seeing that my earth signs have been trying to tap into their emotions, or at least their empathy. And I also feel like you guys have been doing a better job. I'm not saying it's been the easiest, but I do feel like y'all have been doing a better job around not getting so beat up if something doesn't go your way, or if there's like, it just seems like you guys have learned flexibility. You know, maybe y'all work in a job that just, you're like, damn, well, I gotta do that. That's how my job is. I just thought of someone working in medical, or like the emergency room. They're like, well, shit just happens, spur of the moment, you know. Sometimes we don't know who's coming in here. Sometimes we don't know what we're about to do. You gotta kind of think quick. So I feel like there's been a lot of resilience that's been built up. And also with whatever's happened to you in life, I really like this. Someone has opened up their heart chakra. Y'all was really closed off before. And I feel like there's been an opening. It might have been a painful opening. Some of y'all didn't want that opening to happen. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm here for it, you know. I'm not saying that it was easy, like I said, because some of y'all, it was a breakup that caused that. It was a separation, okay? It was someone having to leave, or you having to disconnect from someone, and it being like, damn, that really like kind of fucked me up, but it opened me up too, okay? I do feel like there are some of you, now if you're in a relationship, then disregard, honey, you know. Listen, okay? But for those, I am picking up on a breakup. Some of you guys have ended something. Like I said, it could be the cycle of overthinking. It could be certain connections. It could be a certain connection, not connections, but connection. Yeah. You know what's crazy too? This pile, or not this pile, this group, I am getting that there's been some ruminating, okay? Ruminating doesn't really get y'all nowhere. And I think you guys are going to be realizing that. It's like there's all this old baggage where it's like, yeah, I could think about what I should have done, what I could have done. But at this point, I obviously am in a situation where I can't control this. And I got to move, okay? For example, I'm not going to lie. Somebody here, it's somebody in the chat, it's not all of y'all. But there's about 1 or 5 of y'all, okay? Y'all were, what's the word I want to use? I don't want to offend. Y'all was the bad guy. I'm just going to say it like that. Y'all might have been the bad guy. Like maybe you played somebody over. Maybe you hurt somebody. Maybe you kind of didn't act in a certain way with someone. And there's been a lot of trying to reach out to them, trying to hit them up, trying to see what's up, trying to have another chance, and you're like, damn, they're really gone, okay? Or this is really done. Even if you're not the bad guy, it just seems like there's something where it's like I really finally got into a place of where I'm like, okay, I want this, or I want some closure. But you know what? I see I'm not getting it. The ending is the closure. So this reminds me of someone who has to go through some type of breakup with something, even if it's a mindset, and they don't have no choice but to hop off on a whim with this Fool 2.0 and just be like, you know what, fuck it. Like, I'm just take my chances. You know, this person's not in my life no more, so there's no distractions that way. I'ma just, you know, I'ma just do me. There's something about endings that really make people very adventurous, okay? Like, there's no more holding you back. There's no more thinking about this and that. It's just a real free type of energy. Y'all have been here before because this is the Fool 2.0, all right? I also feel like this is a really good sign that I just keep getting somebody like trying to work up. They're like, oh, this is like too much. Oh, like I don't want to do that. I don't want to do this. Oh, but I feel like I need to. It's just like someone that is scared to take the chances, especially in career. There might be some shifts in career happening, or some areas in life where you're being asked to step up. That could be like physically, emotionally, that could be intellectually. You might have to go back to school, or, you know, take a course, internship, whatever the fuck, right? But I like this Fool 2.0. You know, shit had to happen for you to get here, but you're there, okay? So there's really good energy around you guys being like, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna just go after it, okay? Because I do see this red feather here. That's giving me fire energy, but that's also giving me root chakra energy. Again, I gotta keep repeating it. I'm not saying that the journey was easy, but there's like a newfound foundation around your root chakra, okay? Around what's your home? What is home to you? What you want your foundation to be? Who's not a part of your foundation? There's a lot of I had to separate from this, or I had to be separated from this so I could stand on my own 2 feet. There's a lot of remembering that before it was a them, or before it was a that job, this job, whatever the fuck, person, situation, before it was a them, okay? There was a me, you know, and you're bringing back that power to yourself. I do feel like my earth signs, sun rising, maybe moon, y'all might have a tendency to forget that shit, and it's okay. You know, that's why y'all be going through these heavy ass lessons, okay? Join the club so that you could really have a change in mindset, because this 10 of Swords is giving me not only like just a death rebirth or like a switch, it's like a change in mindset. A change in mindset is powerful, because anybody could, let's say this, anybody could make changes in their life, break up with someone, go into a new relationship, that death and then new energy, rebirth something new. But if you don't have the right tools or the right mindset, you're just going to bring that old shit back into the new shit. And it's like, no, that's why I like this Fool, because it's a 2.0, okay? Period. So let's see. Some of you guys might have a brown dog here. I also like this. Okay, so my earth signs, I don't know what's going on here, but and you could be a Virgo specifically, but some of you guys, and I can't tell you what to do, you might have kids, I don't know, but there's a lot of like being pulled in multiple directions, because when I was doing y'all spread, there was just so many court cards. I'm asking about y'all, and yes, that could mean to me like that's different parts of your personality, but anytime I see hella court cards, I'm like, this is just hella people in the mix. So I don't know if y'all got kids, family members, other people that play a part in what happens on your journey to, you know, with career or like money. But I just really feel like there's this big vibe around Okay, don't forget about you, what you want, what you need. You know, you need to rest too, okay? Some of you guys might have, what's the call? I was going to say blended families, but like split homes, you know what I mean? I don't know. It might be time for someone else to take the load. I'm not saying like just offload on anybody, but there's just this energy of stop just listening to everybody. Don't let everybody just make you feel guilty about what you got going on. Don't let everybody just have control over how you move. I don't care if it's a boss or nothing. Remember that you have a voice, and remember that you have a say-so. So empower yourself. Now, let's keep it going. So when I asked about, let me see which one I asked about. I think I asked about, I can't remember. Let me see this. Let me look at this. Oh, yeah. All right, so there's a lot of revitalization around revitalization. Is that the right word? But listen, y'all know what I'm trying to say. There's a lot of refreshed energy around you gaining your voice, being able to make very quick decisions, being able to stand your ground, be blunt with people. That's the thing. Some of y'all, I'm not getting a soft energy from y'all. It's not that. But like, no, we're done with this. Like, someone needs to be set straight. I'm not saying, you know, go off the handle. But I just feel like there's this outer influence. Like I said, it could be a baby mom. It could be a mom. It could be someone at work. It's like there's this energy that I feel like maybe could be judgmental or just has a tendency to overstep the boundary. And then it plays a part in like the dynamic. So this is the thing, because some of y'all might be in the process or like at this point where you just want to fly off the handle. At the end of the day, you got to be real with yourself. The Sun card is here. That's shining the light on you, the situation, everything, seeing it for what it is, having compassion, you know, for yourself and others, but also taking into account that you might need to take a step back from people. Let me look at this real quick. Rest is going to be very big for you guys. There's something here because y'all went from the King of Cups to this Queen of Cups. Like I said, this could also be a relationship. If that's the case, because I'm asking about career here, but if that is the case, some of y'all just have a relationship that has a tendency to bleed into your work life. We got to keep them separate. A balance between the masculine and feminine energy is going to be very necessary, okay? Also, when I think of that Knight of Swords, there's a way to go about, this is the thing, this almost reminds me when someone goes through therapy and they start to have all these revelations around these different things and how to heal and what happened, you know, back in the day with their family. So what do they want to do? Of course, they don't want to just sit on it. They're like, oh shit, that makes so much sense. Let me call my mom, okay, or let me call my brother and let me let them know how I'm feeling, okay? Because I just had this whole big awakening with the mind and I get it. So now I want to talk to them. And a lot of times when people do that, shit go left. Because the other person is not where you're at, okay? Now you done got triggered trying to talk to them. Now you done kind of put yourself back a little bit. Now we're lashing out. Yeah, not everybody's, that's the contrary to what I said. Not everybody's going to be ready for this, okay? That aha moment. So what I want to say is this. If this is talking about someone overstepping their boundaries, at the end of the day, set your boundaries, period, boom. But if this is talking about you having a new mindset and trying to push that on to people at this time, this will probably not be the greatest time to do that because you're only going to set yourself up, like I said, for some sense of failure because not everybody's where you are. There's a way to be in this Cups energy, but instead of being the king about it, being in the front line, in the way, you know, boom, being more of the queen, still having your power, but just being more like, I'm sitting back. I don't want to say it like that. Somebody gonna get offended. Like, we get it. Women are powerful. But what I'm saying is like, you're more behind the scenes. Like, you don't have to be all up in the mix. I also feel like, this is crazy. There's definitely about to be a completion at work. Something is about to make sense here. And I do see some type of promotion. And I also see some time rest needed. Some of you guys are going to be going on maternity or what is it, maternity or paternity leave. I don't know if they do paternity leave, but I think they do. Y'all might find out some information. Ooh, real quick, I am seeing something about a child here. There's something about a baby here. This is only for some of y'all. Some of you guys might be going on some type of vacation soon, like I said, maternity leave, or there's just like PTO. There's somebody here, listen, okay? That's crazy. Yeah, thank you for that confirmation, because you knew what I was about to say, computer. Listen, this is giving me off like just randomly. You getting a call about, hey, your wife or so-and-so is going into labor, or you got to get here quick. I see that here. There's something happening at work that might be quick. So someone might be having a baby this month. It could be you or whoever you're dealing with. This could even be a friend, a sister, or a brother to you. I don't know why this is coming through. It's crazy because I keep wanting to talk about y'all, but there's so much outer stuff that I feel like just ends up happening where it's like, damn, like I feel like I'm obligated to go take care of that. So I feel like with that being said, let me see. So what is their advice so that they can stay grounded in the mix of all these different things happening with people around them? That's funny. The Four of Swords came out. Okay. So you have to make time to rest. You gotta, listen, this is when it comes up to y'all. You know, everybody's situation is gonna be different. You gotta know when to not be a yes man. You gotta know when to put it down. You don't gotta do fucking everything. Some of y'all might feel like you have to carry everything all the time, but you gotta know how to set boundaries. I'm not saying just disregard your responsibilities, but sometimes we got to be real with ourselves. There's a way to handle certain things that we do and multitask in a way that's more disciplined. You know, there might be some more discipline that needs to be added into your schedule. It's like, okay, make, I don't know, maybe a planner, like make time slots for certain events. I'm gonna give this much time to that, and that's it. Don't go over it, because that's the thing. Some of y'all try to set boundaries and then y'all don't stick to it. For example, like me, like what I used to do. You know what? I'm not doing personal readings right now because I'm tired. The next thing you know, I pick up personal readings. Now I'm mad, okay? Because I'm all stressed out and shit. It's like, you know, stick to your guns. If you need time off, you gotta take the time, because if not, it's gonna end up catching up to y'all, and now you're taking more time off than what you probably would have if you would have just took care of it then. So rest and recovery, sitting back. Sometimes whoever I'm talking to, y'all need to just go on hiatuses randomly, okay? I'm like that. You gotta just shut the computer off. You might need to just go ghost for a minute, and don't feel guilty about that. Not get on Instagram and such. You just don't want to be seen, okay? That's the advice. Rest on it. Don't feel like you have to rush to go save the day. Now, like I said, if there's certain things that you have to do, you just have to do that. But then you rest, okay? Period, point blank. Nine of Pentacles. Listen, y'all got goals and ambitions too. It's time to, I'm not going to say be selfish, but I do feel like some of y'all have been putting it on the back burner, or there's just been a lot of input. Some of y'all have your own businesses, and y'all got things that y'all want to do. We also have the Three of Cups. Celebration. Some of you guys been helping so many other people that you forgetting about your milestones that you've crossed. Celebrate yourself. I also see some meetings happening around work. I don't know, it's like some congregations happening. I don't know, there's a little like, I was going to say a little snafu, but no, it's not that. It's like there's something going on here with this Three of Cups. Some of you guys are going to be celebrated at work. Someone's birthday could be this month. You know, if you're not earth sign. Sun, let me see what this is right here. Some of y'all might have like a random surprise at work. I keep seeing someone bringing in like goods and stuff, and it's for somebody, like a celebration, like a surprise. Oh shit, I probably ruined it. My bad, surprise. But let's move on. So with this High Priestess, the Magician, and the Nine of Swords, let me tell you. So both the Magician and the High Priestess, well actually the High Priestess was in reverse. Magician, and then we have the Nine of Swords, and I think the Magician was in reverse too. So this to me is Pisces energy. We also have that Gemini Virgo coming through, and we got more Gemini. Y'all are very intellectual people. Y'all got a lot going on up there, okay? This is the type of energy where it's like there's so much that be going on in your mind all the time. Mind be racing, so many thoughts, so many desires, don't really know where to put it. It's like so much going on mentally. You might be stoic in the face, but it's hella going on up here, right? This is the thing. I do see y'all being tested, and I don't know why. Actually, I do. This is the thing. Y'all have a tendency, and I'm not judging y'all because I do this too. Y'all have this tendency to kind of like doubt yourself, to doubt your capabilities, to doubt, you know, your stance. Some of you guys put other people before you, because this High Priestess to me is your desires, okay? What you want to do. Some of you guys might have this revelation that there's a certain area where you could be better in, regardless of the fact, okay? For some, let me go with that first part. Your boundaries will be tested as far as in the way to prove to you that you actually have the capabilities and the tools that you need in order to move forward. There's no need to overthink it. There's a little bit of self-sabotage here. So y'all might, yeah, I would get on that now, because some of y'all have to learn hard lessons. So you got to be put in the dark just to realize, you know, just how much of that ninja and that bitch you really are, okay? You got to kind of go through that Ten of Swords to just remember, like, okay, I got this shit, right? But on the other hand, there's been like this missing piece for somebody here where they're like, damn, like, how can I take this to the next level? If I had a business, or if I had this, if I got blah, 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 boom. It is going to require some type of knowledge being obtained. This to me is like someone going to school, someone taking a course, someone seeking out an advisor to get specific tools that they need so that they can start to feel confident in their stance. Some of y'all might just be anxious about what y'all trying to do because you just don't know. You know what I mean? It's like someone trying to be an entrepreneur, but they just don't know. So I feel like there's some aid for you to seek out with this Ace of Pentacles. There's someone that can help plant the seed so that you can then, okay, be this magician upright, where it's like, okay, I feel more confident. Okay, thank you for the confirmation, period, okay? Some of you guys like to shop at Journeys. Yeah, there's something here. That's especially for my business people. You got to go get it. Your advice as well is steady pace. This is the thing. It's crazy because I'm getting earth energy, but y'all can get wound up, too much energy, like hyperactive, okay? That's not a bad thing, but with this Ace of Pentacles, you got to understand, this is not just something that you're going to conquer in a day. And some of you guys might be used to that. It's like, shit comes easy to me. I'm used to going to get it. I'm not used to having to really put that, I don't want to say put the work in, but it almost reminds me of how I felt when I went to college. Going through high school and all of school before college, okay? Honey, honors classes, gifted classes, honey, tested out of one of the proficiency tests, so I didn't have to take another one. I didn't really have to study. It was just shit came easy to me. But then when college hit, I don't know what the fuck. I'm like, oh shit, like I actually gotta do something, you know what I mean? So with that being said, when you have that revelation around, okay, I gotta actually put a little bit of two-step into this, don't think that you're incapable. That'd be the problem. It's like, if y'all can't get it right, and I don't know if that stems from something with childhood, I don't know, we're not gonna go there. I don't know if that's perfectionism, I don't know. Y'all just hard on yourselves. It's like, if you can't get it right in a certain amount of time, you start to doubt yourself. This is not the time to do that. This is just a part of the process, okay? Boom. Let's move over here. I asked about love, and some of y'all, I don't really think, like I said, if you're in a relationship, that's cool, but for those where you know you just recently walked away from someone, or you've been hung up on someone and you know you ain't really talked to them, there's just a lot of like, I gotta leave that behind me. I gotta let that go. I gotta let that ride. I don't really have time to focus on love. Even if I have a partner, I'm really trying to focus on my success, okay? There's a lot of that. There's a lot of, I have other things I need to do. Some of you guys just had a really messy breakup, or there was just something that didn't work out with somebody, and you're like walking away from that chapter of your life into like this unknown, because this is someone that I feel like could almost be walking into this full energy where they're like, you know what, I'm about to just step off on a whim and just go do me, okay? I do feel like there's some sadness associated with this Eight of Cups, because there's feelings being left behind. Some of y'all, like I said, you might have been the bad guy, or just something occurred, okay, where it's like, I gotta leave this behind. That matured me. I needed that. Not really, but I did. There was definitely some recognition here, and just like some, it almost gives me like somebody that was like, damn, okay, I see what I did wrong. I could see this whole situation from a different lane, a different light, and it has helped me grow. Now I'm not gonna keep trying to cry over spilled milk. You know, some of y'all are dealing with like guilt emotions, and you might be trying to put that into your work. Some of y'all trying to, you know, date around. I see that here, you know, get back into the public eye. You've been off for a while, you're trying to get back out there. But when it comes to love, I don't really see too much going on. Now, with this Lovers card though, this is where it gets a little funny. I see, for those that are single, I see y'all meeting up with different people. Some of y'all, this could be like y'all whole month, okay? I'm not trying to be rude, you know, we're little hoes, okay? But what I'm saying, it might just be like that bounce around month for some of you guys. For others of you where you know you're in a great relationship, I see you guys connecting. There's like this strong coming back together with each other because things are starting to wind down. For example, some of you guys have been in the process of moving to a different house, making changes to the house. There's just been a lot going on with my earth signs. So sometimes when you have too much going on, it can cause a strain on a relationship. And I feel like as things start to roll out and progress, things are going to be easier for you and your partner to kind of adjust to those changes. And that's going to be really good for you. Now, going back to my people who ain't really in, you know, a connection, you could have walked away from a fire sign or maybe even an air sign. It's like, I keep hearing someone say, I really still got love for them, but I got to keep moving, okay? There's just a lot of that. Like, I have to keep moving. Like, I got to see if there's someone else out there. So some of you guys are charging ahead because really you're trying to get over whatever it is that you left or whatever it is that's not giving you the energy that you feel like they should be giving you. Some of y'all have tried to apologize. There's like, I've tried to apologize, or maybe this person apologized to y'all. I don't know. But there's like, you know, thank you, but I got to keep going. Yeah, there's just a lot of like, I gotta chase new energy. That's what I'm seeing here. There's like muddy energy around the past. And I will say, I'm not gonna tell y'all to be careful with this, but I will say, well, no, I'm gonna just let y'all do y'all. If y'all gotta go out there, you know, if you gotta get up under somebody to get over them, you know, totally do you. Who am I? So let's see. We got financial support, child, alimony, government, verge, about to reveal, confess, hamster wheel, surviving, daily hustle. And we have tragedy, which also was looking like strategy to me, forbidden love. So that's some things that I see playing out. So if y'all need to get ahead of y'all taxes now, do it. But I do see something occurring with, like, there's some drama, especially for the people that got baby moms, baby dads. I see it here. There's going to be something, I don't want to say it blows up, but there's something that's happening with the legal system. And there's something real shaky about this. It's not going to be for everybody, but y'all could be getting like cheated out of money low-key, like where it's like, I get that you want me to pay child support, or I get that, but you know how there are some people that try to get child support out of, you know, whoever, but it's not really just because they need the child support. It's like, I'm really upset with you, you don't want to be with me. There's something like that here. So some of y'all need to get like a team if that's the case. But other than that, this about to reveal, confess. For those of you that have been in this back and forth with someone, y'all kind of like sneaky links, you know, or just y'all got this thing going on, and y'all know what I'm talking about. It's like this person be wanting to know, like, hey, you know, what are we doing? Or you be wanting to know, what are we doing? You know, I feel like there's a lot coming out about the truth of what the situation is. So be prepared for that. Some of y'all, that might lead to an ending. You know, if someone tells you like, I'm not really looking for nothing serious. But I'm also picking up on if you the person that kind of got that going on, where you're like, you know, kind of playing the field. There is this other individual that's going to come to you and be like, I'm not really feeling that. I need more from this. And you'll have to decide on, you know, what you want. Some of y'all gonna get served with something. I'm sorry I had to say it. We have fragmented energy. I see you guys trying to deal with merging into this new, while also trying to heal from the past. You know, y'all got triggers like any of us. But I do see travel here. Traveling, could be moving, new supportive connections. Y'all might be letting some people go, walking away from some people, walking away from the thought of some people, taking the steps necessary in order for you to move in a different direction and just feel like better, just a lot better, okay? I do feel like when it comes to people, y'all get anxious as it is. You know, y'all have your own triggers around what makes you anxious. So, you know, that's one thing to deal with, but why let everybody else's input also take you there, okay? So you got to have some boundaries when it comes to people and what they got to say. So let's look at some advice. Let me pause this really quick, and I'm back. So let's see, what is my earth signs advice? Oh yeah, I like that. It's the first time we just get like one card. So let's see what we got here. Okay, we got lavender. It's also like good for protection. We got number 16. So we got 1, 6, And then we also have the number 7, okay? That's giving me some healing energy. That's also giving me some independent, I'm going to get it energy. I'm not codependent on nobody. And then just reestablishing some balance, okay? Changing. Things will never be like they used to be. Making that known. So let's see. I gotta go to the book. Boom. Lavender is one of the scents that Cleopatra supposedly used to seduce Mark Antony, and is still a popular perfume today. Presentation will get you everywhere. Whatever your current goal, take some extra time to put your best foot forward. A new wardrobe, a fresh fragrance, or painted nails, even just brushing your hair and straightening your shoulders will make you feel like a whole new person, and the benefits will show almost immediately. That's another thing. Presentation, how you present yourself, the aesthetic, okay? I'm not trying to, you know, I know not everybody's like into that, but if you want to have a certain business and you want to be, you know, looked at as legit, there might be some etiquette classes that could be taken, or just, what's the word I want to say? Just how to handle business. I don't know why I always blank out. It's like my word dictionary, just like, it's like someone just grabs it when I'm about to do a reading and they just take it away. But anyway, let's see, number 16 in a different one. We have lavender was so popular with the Romans that they introduced it to every country they invaded. So y'all could be worldwide with whatever y'all want to do. Just saying. You got to believe in that. See, when I said that, you was like, what? No, you got to believe in that shit. Come on. You're thinking small, you got to think big, okay? They were some of the first to make the use of the oil, dedicating entire factories to its production and using it in hot baths to soothe anxiety and depression, as well as in the disinfecting of injuries. That's another thing. Some of y'all do deal with anxiety and depression. That might be something. Do we need to seek somebody out? Do we need a therapist? You know, we got to stop living in denial about it. And y'all, I'm not coming at y'all because y'all know P got anxiety. I struggle from all that, okay? So I get it. Also, the stress from the anxiety may also be causing y'all some back pain, or just some, I don't know, I'm seeing like, especially if you're a Virgo, there's just certain things here that I feel like could be happening due to the stress, and it might be throwing off like your regimen. And we all know, like, when it comes to the health, your joints and just everything, digestive system, all that, that could be an issue. So we have the spirit of the lavender plant as a nurturing, protecting one. This is a good time to embrace the art of self-care. We talked about it. Tell them, Book. I try to tell them. What relaxes and soothes you? Carry this knowledge into every area of your life. Let it regenerate and support you on the march forward. Why did I hear somebody say the ganja? It was like, that's what soothes me. You know, hey, I mean, do you? Let me see. Okay, any other obstacles that they need to be aware of moving forward? Sun and rising, earth signs. Any other obstacles? Page of Cups. Oh shit. Why the Page of Cups? 6 of Wands. Why is that an obstacle? Woo! Y'all get distracted. Don't let the D or the P, the dick or the pussy, don't let it distract you. Okay, some of y'all like to get distracted. You tell yourself, I'm gonna focus, and then you get distracted. Okay? I also feel like when it comes to, if we just want to go off of that topic, something that may be of complication for you is like really believing in yourself. You know, with this Page of Cups, this is giving me, I'm a dreamer, but I don't know how to achieve it. You know, I'm trying to obtain success. I have success in other areas, but you know, this is what kind of gets me. And it goes back to what I said about the High Priestess. Y'all have to seek out the knowledge in order for you to feel confident, okay? That's something that you have to do. Please do not allow yourself to get into this place where you're like, oh no, it'll never be. That's like a pet peeve of mine. Someone that just thinks about what they want to do but they don't do it. I know. I'm not saying I'm perfect or nothing like that, but I was just telling one of my friends this, like, I was like, because what'd she say? She said something like, well, I remember when I was doing that back in the day, you know. People can say that they do stuff before other people, but I'm like, girl, you got to do that shit now, though. You know, that's fine and dandy that you can say, oh, well, back in the day, I remember I thought about that. You know, people just now start doing it. But I'm like, girl, you got to do it now, because who wants to be I should have been? You know what I mean? Like, who wants to just, like, that don't matter. No one's going to remember that you thought of this back in the day. Like, do that shit, okay? You don't even want that to be the conversation. You want it to be like, I'm doing this shit, period. So make shit shake, okay? If you're watching this, friend, I'm sorry, but I mean, we had that conversation. Death card. making the necessary changes. So some of these changes might be like heavily instilled in you, and you just gotta tell yourself, I'm ready to shift the perspective. If you need professional assistance with that, do that. Also, death card, changing wardrobe, changing routine. Y'all, some of y'all stubborn. It's like, well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But it is broke. Okay, period. So let's see, blessings coming in. Blessings coming in for my earth signs, sun and rising. Blessings coming in. Ah, the Hermit again, Virgo energy. And the Ten of Swords, bitch, they like, no. Honey, you talked about it, please stop even going down this road. We told you what it is, and that's what it is. The blessing is that things that have been weighing on you, things that have been distracting you, causing anxiety, that have been leading to this shadow period of doubt, anxiety, overthinking, people that have been pulling you in all types of directions, that shit is coming to an end. So that Ten of Swords that's right here, and that Hermit card that's over here, that's so crazy. Okay, honey, that's it. I'm not saying that it's going to be easy for you, but the shit that needs to go will be taken off your path. Some of you guys might have to go through a period where you're kind of rocking it alone. Y'all do best, okay? I love a good lone wolf, you know what I mean? And it's for a reason. So that's the blessing. People going to be showing their hands, showing their colors, and you know, it's not going to be easy, but honey, this is the blessing. Period, point blank. So I'm going to leave it at that. Let's keep going. At least with that part. So let's see, people that might be of importance. People that might be of importance coming through and why. All right, we got a Leo, 11th house, a Leo friend, or an Aquarius. So there's a Leo or an Aquarius. That's crazy because those are both like the opposing signs. So yes, in the friend group or something around friendships, connections, this might be someone that's going to help you. Leo, Aquarius energy. Let me ask, what they gonna do? They might help give you some knowledge around how to get your routine back into play. Ooh. 8th house, Pisces. This person knows you. When they talk to you, this is that type of friend that when they talk to you, or whoever the fuck, it's someone from your past. Okay, this is not a new person. This is someone from your past, or maybe you might realize like, oh, we got like past life shit going on here. Like, I feel like I know you. This person's real deep. I'm also seeing like with that 8th house, that could be like, I don't know why I keep thinking about taxes, the government. This person is going to bring to the forefront what y'all have been avoiding. I don't know if this has to do with an addiction or avoiding some type of tax pay or avoiding something that it's like deep rooted. They're going to help you. They're going to help give you knowledge. I think it's going to be through communicating with you. It's almost like someone's speaking life into you so that we can really get to the bottom of this. Let me see. Places that are going to play a major part for my Taurus sun or Taurus moon. Okay, hold up. My Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Sun and rising. What's next? Places that will play important, will be important. The 5 of Wands. Okay, some of you guys play sports. Yeah, some of you guys play sports, okay? You might play sports. There could be some water involved, some overseas traveling, because the 5 of Wands gives me like the gym, an arena, someone that plays basketball, football, whatever the fuck, okay? Places where you exert a lot of energy. And then let me see about this 5 of Cups, girl. Let me see about this 5 of Cups. We got some water here. All right, so somebody plays sports here for sure. Or, yeah. No, I'm gonna keep it at that. Give me a second. Girl, my back is fucking hurting, okay? Hurting. All right, ooh, so let me just read these to you. We got the slums, shelters, church, places where poor people can get help, hostel, cheap motel, refugee camps close to the church, the streets, public toilet, reception room, places where we are waiting for help, basements, disaster places. So that to me, some of you guys might be going through a period of, this ain't gonna be for everybody, but like homelessness, or like y'all need help with something, okay? That refugee part just kind of got to me. So this could even be like Y'all might try to give things. It's giving like philanthropy. Like there's a lot of like, okay, servicing people that might be in need. But I also feel like some of y'all, like this could even be like the food stamps line. Like there's assistance out there. You just got to get past yourself to go get it. So those are the places that I am seeing being of importance. And then let me see what else I got going on over here. Uh-oh. Some of you guys could be adopting someone. Okay, y'all might think about, y'all been thinking about adopting somebody. Some of you guys might go on a date or might want to go out with friends to a place. There's like competition there. You know what I just thought of? I thought of when I was in Orlando and I took my brother and his friend to this place where they did like, it was like all these, that was a nice place actually. I wish we had more time out there. But anyway, it was like all these games and a racetrack was in there. It was like all types of shit up in there. So y'all could be going to somewhere where it's like those bumper cars. I don't know, something like that. Okay, man, thank you for the thank you for that. So right. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. So yes. Actually, no, I'm not. I want to ask about career because that came through. Let me see. What's happening? What's some advice to help them get ahead in career? I can't touch everybody with this, but I'm gonna get to some of y'all. What's the advice for my earth sign, sun, and rising? Someone has a candle business or something where like about flowers or growing their own produce. We have marketing, give, then ask. Advice, promo, development, comparing stats, appearance. We talked about all of this. So working on that. We also have a vendor, market price, discount, cash bonus, bundles, talking, tent, meeting needs, creativity. So y'all might need to switch up who y'all get y'all products from. Like there might be a better person to connect with to help you get shit done. Entertainment, period. I'm trying to tell them. Dance, theater, orchestra, public figure, vocalist, relief, performance, poetry, pop-up. Some of y'all might be a life path number 3 and you guys are very talented. Check that. What's your life path? You're probably a life path number 3. I'm seeing some life path number 6 in here. Possibly even a life path number 5. Environment, public policy, ranger, tour guide, ancient cultures, measuring, city plans, nature, fairies. Some of y'all businesses revolve around landscaping. Okay. Some of y'all gotta get back into that. That's where the money is. I'm not saying that I don't know if that's where the money is, but it seems like for you that's where the money is. All right. There's like eco-friendly stuff. We got keep going. Oh, that was sweet. And then we have e-commerce, resale, online shops, customer communication, packaging, website, network, wholesale, promotion, style. There's a way for y'all to get more money and to get out there, especially through the internet. That's another thing with that Aquarius that came through. That's giving me internet type of energy. And then we had all this Gemini coming through. Some of y'all have Pisces in the 8th house. But anyway, I'm telling y'all, y'all could really have it all. You just gotta go get the info and then you gotta do it and get out your own way. It's really coming down to that. Get out your own fucking way. But yeah, you know, P loves you. But yeah, you guys, that was your spread. Please let me know how it resonates and I'll see you guys down below in the comments.